We good?
It's going.
We're gonna talk about this later, guys. But welcome to Smoke a J with Franki Jaye. My name is Franki Jaye. Got co-host Rami, the DJ, and today's guest, ladies. Let me tell you this real quick. I'm gonna put this in a nutshell. Is the first of the month. Is our first guest on our podcast that we're recording. And guys, this company here, the original building when it was first built, it was called State Line, and it was the first dispensary in the state of Michigan to pay taxes to cannabis. Their state laws and regulations what they have now. Now this company has bought it. It is called Remedii Stateline. They have kept the original name to it. They have kept the values cores of it. What it is helping people out. It's educating people from medical, recreational, and it's about being a part of the community, guys. Let me introduce you guys to the managers, Justin Kern and Dennis Edwards from Remedii State Line in Morenci, Michigan. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Man,
for having
that
me,
is
man.
one. I want
Thank
to say
you for
once, but
having
but in one breath there. Guys, welcome. Thank you guys so much for guys just really being a part of this from day one. From the quick history, how I met Justin was here at a local hair shop. It was at the Shed. Shout out to the Shed. And he was talking to one of the ladies behind the counter about networking and passing out some flyers. And I ear hustling. And I went over there and I talked to him. I introduced myself and I said I have a podcast. And of course, asked how many followers I had. I was embarrassed, but I did tell him the next day. I didn't lie. I said 0, and they actually still believed in us and said, "Guys, come out to us on 420. We're going to have a celebration." Rami and I got the DJ. We got some great footage, some good interviews, and they out here right now with some products. They're here to tell us about what they do at Remedies, and we have some questions. We're going to be smoking, and this is where we're at. So, guys, again, thank you so much for coming
Yeah,
out.
thank you, man. Absolutely. I mean, from meeting you and having you out in 420, I just want to say thank you guys for DJing that. That was awesome.
Appreciate it. It was a good time, man.
Absolutely, dude. It was a lot of
Got one
fun.
here. Got one over here real quick before we
Yeah,
get to
for
intro.
sure, man. Here.
I'm sorry.
No, you good.
I had one.
Absolutely.
Forgot about smoking with Franki Jaye.
Gotta have
You
a Jay,
got right
man.
into the Smoke a Jay part.
No.
So,
Pass one over to him. We're gonna pass these around here.
no, it's okay. It's actually some of this Rude Boy flour right here. This 5-pack that I brought with us. I mean, these are one of the things that came out really through COVID, a way to share sociably. These things are smooth right
These
here.
things are fire. A 5-pack, any type of pack to go on the go
Sure.
Lovely.
is
Always.
amazing.
Yes, sir.
So, guys, please, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I had to get one
No,
smoke
go
before
ahead,
you talk.
man.
I want to hear you guys. I want to hear the stories. I want to hear about you guys, about your dispo and everything that you guys do, your products, your bud tenders. Let's talk.
For sure. So I mean, we're we out there in Morenci, and we part of the city. I've been there since 2019 myself. The right before COVID hit. 2 weeks after the recreational sales started in Michigan. Just
So, Justin, one of the questions we did ask is that how you guys, you guys were talking about you guys' promos and you guys used to do coffee, and the coffee promos no longer available no more. But one of the questions I asked that you guys, what do you guys do for your guys' thought process? You get creative with your bud tenders, with your managers. If you guys have like a round table to sit down, you guys, or you guys smoke with one before you have your meeting, and then let the creativity juices flow and say, man, you know what'd be cool? Let's put this on the shelf and let's do this discount. What's the process?
I would say pretty much all of that, man. But yeah, you call it a circle. We get in, we bounce off ideas off each other, man. We see what we can do for daily deals, or maybe a weekly deal, or run something all month. It's a lot of fun too, man. Just being able to kick ideas off each other. It's really living the dream doing this. I've been out in Morenci for 5 years now. Started just after 2018. Then the whole COVID thing happened. That's when Justin joined us, and man, we've just been killing it ever since.
for sure. I mean, I think a lot of what we do is talk to each other, see what deals are going on. As far as really what the patients want, what the patients are looking for. Whether it's good flour or it's good edibles. Just being able to talk to each other, see what would sell, and if it works, we run it right away. It's kind of like a being able to just, work as a team. You know,
And you
so-
mentioned, living the dream. We all was younger. We all thought about it would be nice to work in this, or if even if you didn't, if you thought about it and didn't get the opportunity. Myself, walking into a dispo the first time and just seeing everything. This wasn't like this 20 years ago, 25 years ago,
No, not at all.
and it's just like a kid. You can be your first time. What you guys would be 21 is the legal age to go into a dispo.
Yes.
Mhm.
So if you're 21, turn 21 for your birthday, instead of going to do a walk of shame or the drunk walk of the bars, go do
Yeah,
a
man.
dispo and just visit all the dispos. I'm sure you guys are gonna get a free pre-roll with every purchase. Bring in the group of friends.
So I'm glad you brought that up because it was just my son's 21st birthday, and instead of really, I mean, we still did the bar thing, but showed him the other side. What I like to call the safer side.
Mm-hmm.
We took him to the dispo for the first time. He had the whole entire walkthrough.
Nice.
Really let him have that experience. One-on-one with a bud tender. So, like you said, man, if it's somebody who is just turning 21, go check it out. It's the coolest thing ever.
I think it's better than doing the bar crawl.
Yeah, man.
Go do a bud crawl.
We do have bud crawl, so come to Morenci and be a part of that.
Yeah, every Halloween we do something kind of geared towards a bud crawl.
Nice.
Going to all the different dispensaries, and really working with the other dispensaries in Morenci. If it wasn't, really for the other ones being, so apt to open, it's like a community, really being able to do something like that. It's really fun. I mean, it's an experience for the patients. It
That's
helps.
cool.
It's great.
So you guys are really involved with the community, and also it sounds like your other businesses around that also offer cannabis. So you guys are not like it's rival across the street. It's us against you guys. You guys are networking with the whole
I don't really
strip.
see- I don't see them as rivals at all.
Okay.
No.
That's
I
good.
think we're all working together for the community.
We
That's awesome to
we
hear.
actually sponsored the city fireworks this year too for the fireworks festival, June 16th and 17th. So yeah, we were able to help out the city, give back to that. I know one of the things you had asked earlier was about charities. One thing we did last year was every single month we donated to a different charity. We were able to, have the patients bring in, the items that we were asking for, toys, canned food items, stuff like that. And we were able to donate those to charities, help out other people while still being able to give the discount to, patients for bringing in those items and stuff like that. It's fun.
Now, what's your guys' favorite moment? You guys being at Remedies, what's your guys' favorite moment? It could be something funny, it could be something more, heartfelt, helping a patient, or just that. What's your favorite story?
I got a bunch of stories to fall back on. There's so many, man. You work at a dispensary.
Man, I want to hear them. Like I
Most
said,
of the time it's a lot of comedy, but like you said, I think one of my favorite memories was when I first started working there, seeing this guy that come in, he walked with a cane, and he's been coming to us to it for a while, and he's no longer on that cane anymore. He's moving around a lot better. I guess I don't know his whole entire story, but he had some sort of cancer and he was able to get through it. And he's still coming to us to this day. So
Nice.
I mean, it's cool to see him go through that process.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Bro.
And, actually, when people get to bring their kids that are available to shop there through the medical program, and seeing them just get real help and not being put on drugs, but actually getting real help, and that's cool to see.
and you know what? We can mention that right now because your guys' place, Remedies State Line, was the first place that we took our son when he was the age of 6 to get his card. Everybody knows Taryn. And we got age of 6, the first kid in the state of Ohio to receive his medical card. So my wife says, where we want to go? We Googled. Your guys' name came up. I think you guys had the best reviews. She said, let's go. We took this drive. I remember driving. I remember going down this curve and then come in. And it was an ice cream shop. And I was like, okay. And we
That's
went
one
there.
thing he was talking about. Is he's like, dude, I don't know. The place it reminds me of an ice cream shop. Like I think it used to be an ice cream shop.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it used to be. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's wild.
So you slaying ice cream in the front and weed in the back. But I remember going there and we talked, and my son's got texture issues. He can't eat, so much. So it wasn't like, oh, here, have him take this pill. They said, take some chocolate. So we got some fudge. Remember my wife telling me, we go home. She said, whatever he does, you have to take. Remember, I took a little break off. So I'm about 16 years not smoking like this. So I'm like, okay. I take a little slice. I take a slice. She takes a slice. She says, I gotta go run some errands. I need the dishes done. She comes back home. My head's right here. His head's right here on the same couch. And I remember him just having his hands. I got video of him the first time. He was just, and I'm gone too. She comes home. The first thing she said, how come the fucking dishes ain't done? And I'm like, because I'm high. And she's like, no way. So ever since then, we got back into this journey, and that's where I'm at right now. But you guys was the first. So, again, let's go back to the first of the month, first guest, and it was the first dispo that we visit.
Crazy.
It all
awesome,
just comes
man.
back together. It all comes back together. It's
Glad to
great.
be here, man. It's cool.
Yeah, I
So-
think like he said, just being able to see that process, like with you and all the other patients. I mean, that's one of the really rewarding things to being able to do this. To be able to help others.
Nice.
For sure.
You guys do a great job.
Thank you.
What's your thoughts about that?
Well, I just think it's very important to focus on the socioeconomic impact of all the neighboring communities and seeing how the dispensaries are possibly benefiting.
So recently I was looking at online and came across something about that birds are not real.
Oh, I've seen this, bro. I've seen this.
All right. Let's talk then. Let's talk. All right, guys. As always, every episode has been sponsored, and from day one, even before we started to all the way to the end of this season, is by Scratch Click Entertainment. Todd Dumas, also known as Todd Delicious, one of the top
Delicious.
Todd Delicious. Is that your
I
ad?
don't know. I said I'd chime in somewhere.
All right. So Todd Delicious from Scratch Click is your number one source for all your DJ entertainment, your photo booths. Make sure you guys put them together because you got Scratch Click, your DJ photo booth combos. Make sure you guys hit up Todd Delicious. We'll put the link and everything right below.
Insert that video I took on 420. Where he's scratching. Sick clip.
Now back to our show. All right, guys, we took a little break because we had to do a little commercial. But in the meantime, we were doing some talking. We got to know the guys a little bit more. And it's great to say that we are all on the same page from how we grew up. And these guys are truly living the dream. I mean, it's great to hear that what you guys are doing, as we were talking about, how we grew up and the similarity and everything to where you guys are at now. I honestly say you guys are truly living the dream, and it's great. You guys are helping out. You guys are doing a lot with the community. Justin, you want to talk about some of the charities that you guys are involved with?
Yeah, a couple of things we did last year. We were able to donate to 12 different charities throughout Michigan and Ohio. Being able to donate toys for kids, food to veterans with the local Legion and stuff like that. It's being able to give back is one thing that we like to do. We sponsoring the fireworks this year for the
Nice.
Morenci Fall Festival. I don't know if we mentioned that earlier or not, but yeah, that's going
Now,
on.
is this your first year that you guys are sponsoring it?
We did it last year. We like to make it a annual thing.
For sure.
Being able to find some way at least to do that.
So now, do you guys sponsor like all the colors they shoot off, or just the green?
Only
That'd
the
be
ones
awesome.
that are that would be awesome.
Now, are you guys lighting them like, is the technician smoking and hitting it? Or that's why I was like, man, how is this sponsored by a dispo that fireworks are going this way and that way and straight? No, but no, all jokes aside, though, that is great. I mean, you guys are involved in the community a lot.
Yeah.
Is there any future plans or what you guys see, for your guys' business or even in the cannabis business with the dispos?
I mean, I think it's just gonna keep growing. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, we see a lot of different people coming in there. Some of them it's their first time, ever coming in or even being able to buy weed legally. I think it's gonna continue getting bigger and better. Some of the items they have out these days, some of the gummies that they have available are superb. Just knock your socks off. So I mean,
Oh, we're all looking for what?
you
I
need a
don't have
lighter.
that. Oh.
Classic.
Awesome.
That's what you get for smoking a J or Frankie Jaye. We're all gonna get high and forget where the lighter's at.
Everybody.
Just got to get one of them lighter leashes on the table.
Yes. Sorry about that, Justin. I didn't interrupt you.
No, you didn't interrupt me at all, man.
So you were talking about, what you're doing with the community and forget
So-
what we're talking about.
I know you
Man.
you mentioned the veterans. What's the story behind that mural all over the front of it?
I mean, that was really on the building since day.
Yeah, it's
day
been there
one
for
before
quite
I
a while.
started. That's on you.
We're just gonna stay giving the discounts to the veterans and just keep treating them right. And
Nice.
We do. We offer 10% for all the veterans that
We
come
do.
in. So
It's awesome.
Also the same with law enforcement and everything.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, just come in uniform and we'll serve you right up.
Oh, that would be great.
That would be living the dream.
Now, how is speaking of the local law, how are they on that strip there with you guys or with any other dispo that are on that strip? Are they, okay? I mean,
I say it's pretty relaxed, man. I think they're
Okay.
only after people who's breaking the law.
Okay.
If you're not speeding or acting a fool, I don't think they're messing with you.
and I just asked that, I mean, looking at from your guys, like you said, this is you guys are on the legal side. You guys have a LLC. You guys are, paying taxes. This is a legit business. You guys get to sell weed for legit. Us growing up, there's times that the law will look at anybody selling weed, you're getting locked up. So now you guys, I saw when I was out there DJing, them patrolling up and down,
Sure.
and I was just kind of shocked. I was just like, it's so surreal to see officers up and down and everybody, they got weed in their hands. And it was a surreal moment for me for kind of the first time seeing it.
Yeah.
So you guys are seeing this every single day, every single day. So the relationship between law and dispos is very respectful.
I
It's
think
very
so. We
okay.
respect our police in Morenci. In Ohio, we respect them. Michigan State Police, it's all love. I don't think they're really messing with anybody as long as they're out breaking the law, of course.
And yeah, I think a lot of things is educating it too.
Mhm.
We tell our patients not to smoke and drive. Realistically, it is still
Right.
breaking the law.
Mhm.
But we try to. Where was I going there?
Educating, that's a good thing. Educating your guests, or not your guests, but your customers. So
Yeah.
you guys are educating them. Not only you guys are selling products, but it sounds like you're educating them in
At the same
the
time.
lawful way of how to handle, their proper usage and dosage. You guys also, what's your best way of telling them what's the proper way, what they need for, certain illness or certain strains?
Well, it all depends. I mean, what they're asking for, mostly if somebody's coming in for pain, we go off whatever the box is going to say for recommendations. Every product normally has a recommendation on it, what the patient should be taking. So that's basically what we go off of.
So it's down to science.
It is. I mean, we do a lot of research online too.
We do.
We're always trying to stay on top of, the latest, CBN, CBG, THC that comes with that, products that come with that. It's a lot of what we think they will best benefit them.
Nice. So all the business you guys got are right on point. What about the recreational side for yourself? You guys is, tell us about what you guys enjoy. What's your favorite strain? What's your favorite recreational? I mean, your leisure time. I'm sure you guys are waking and baking from the time you guys get up to the time you guys go to bed. I mean,
Absolutely.
tell me about, about you. Let's set aside the business and the dispo side.
Yeah.
Let's get to know you two guys.
I mean, what I like a lot is pre-rolls, man.
Yeah.
Pre-rolls. I enjoy these infused, these caviars right here. These are like top notch, man. I would say, mainly flower. I like smoking a lot of flower. So,
And how long have you been smoking? How many years?
since I was probably 18. So didn't really start until I was in college, but after that, it was over. Been smoking pretty much every day since then, waking and baking.
Man, waking and baking.
Making and bacon, man.
Told you.
Same story, man. I've been smoking probably since I was 13. Took a short break when I was like in my 20s, lasted about a year. Been still waking and baking since then, though.
Man, we have been smoking, guys.
Yeah, for sure.
We have
I
been
don't know how
smoking.
much of this
It's
you
been
can
a great.
use at all, but I'm not sure. You know,
All right. So I have a question. If you could have a superpower, but only when you smoked, what superpower would that be?
To remember stuff, I guess. I'm so forgetful, man. Yeah, just
like
to be able to
Captain Nostalgia, you can just remember
be able to
everything instantly.
remember everything that happened and what got said. Probably. I don't know,
That's
man.
funny.
what super?
Yeah, they'll call you like the wise one.
Something, right?
Like you could fly when you but only when you're smoking,
But only when I'm smoking.
or like you
Yep.
know while you're kind of fried
Like
still.
Soon as you hit this and it goes in your lungs, man, your
probably
power
say,
turns
like-
on.
It's like Popeye spinach, you know.
I mean, I'd probably say like super. I don't know. If I could have any superpower, I would say invisibility. Invisibility. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you imagine
I don't know why.
Can you imagine hitting like this right here, and next thing you know, you start disappearing.
Yeah.
Your power just kicks in. You don't even
I'm
realize
sure
it.
somebody's had that instant where they got so high the first time they smoked that they're just like, dude, I think I'm invisible.
I'd get super paranoid. Oh man.
You can get paranoid, but you'll never forget nothing,
Oh,
though.
no.
Terrifying.
What about you?
Originally I thought flying, but then I'm like, dude, you just start sinking at some point. Unless you spark up in midair and then like trying to hit a lighter. Anyways, I'd say super strength, just because at the end of the day, it's not like you got to be fighting people. You could just get a lot done cleaning the garage or something.
For
Like,
sure.
yeah. Frankie?
Man, I talk to animals.
Yeah, that'd be
Ooh,
cool.
that'd be a
Okay.
good one.
I'll be high all fucking day talking
Unless
to
you
animals.
get paranoid.
Yeah, then you forget that you did it.
Hey, but it just be so natural. It just be so natural. You just be sitting there, be like talking to you guys, and like tell my dog like, "What the fuck you think you something up?" My dog be like, "Oh, I know, man, shit." I mean, high all the time. Like my power never die.
That's true.
You
Dog
guys
has
talk
some
about
crazy
flying, but you
stories,
can't go
too.
so high because you got to come back down.
See, you
Man.
think that until you can communicate with that animal and it's just thinking food, 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 food. You'll be
Man.
like, Toro, shut up.
No, I think I want like a Dr. Doolittle type power. Okay.
Okay. Back this way. If you had to pack like a stoner survival kit, like stuck on an island, you have like 5 or 6 items in a box. What would you make? What would you put in there?
Wedding cake, an apple.
The strain wedding cake, right?
Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
And a
It's
real-
just so
and a real
relaxing.
apple?
Yeah, and a real apple. Yeah, to smoke it out of.
That's what I was about to say. You smoke out, and
smoke
then,
out
yep,
apple.
yep.
It was a perfect reference to like the intro we did. He's like, man, we just like smoke out of apples, bro.
I mean, because like if once I'm on the island, I'm probably just gonna be chilling there. So, you know,
Feel that. How about
I'd
yourself?
probably have a grinder, some papers. I think one of my favorite strains, GMO. That's my favorite. Garlic, mushrooms, and onions.
Yep,
Yes,
classic.
classic.
best.
Probably gotta have a lighter. I mean, that's essential. I mean,
Right. You ain't bringing like a flint and steel?
no, you can't light nothing with that.
We're all gonna starve to
Waterproof.
death, ain't nobody bringing food. It's gonna get high and die.
So you really gotta think about this when you're not smoking, okay? Because you'll forget something.
It's just like, you know, when people get lost at sea or they get lost in the wilderness, you think about survival. You're not thinking like, damn, if I was out here and I just found a joint, like a pre-roll in a case in the middle of the forest, I'd be okay.
That'd be really cool.
It
man.
made things a little better. Yeah.
One more question. How about if you guys were in a band together, what would the name of your band be? What strain would that be?
We're in a band together.
A weed band?
A weed band. What would the name of it, and what music would you guys be playing?
I would think like a reggae rock.
Yeah, I'd go with the reggae rock. I'd be called the Potheads.
Yeah.
The pot. I don't think anybody's saying the Potheads anywhere.
Wow,
Yeah, I think Potheads would be a good name.
dude, you might have to do this.
Yeah.
Bring
Such a
back a
good
little
name.
Sublime vibe going on and
for
everything.
sure,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Potheads.
Laid back still. Yeah, good
Potheads.
vibes, beach vibes.
Dude, the merch on that would be crazy.
Yeah, we have to.
Be nuts.
All right, get on the computer and like lock that in.
I'll send you some mock-ups later.
We'll send you guys some mock-up.
Yeah, with that, we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I know it was like
you
a
guys for
drive,
having us.
but
Yeah.
Before you
Yeah.
guys leave, guys, shout out your guys' dispo, where you guys at, location, website, wherever you guys need, Facebook, Instagram. Shout it out.
Yeah, Remedii Stateline in Morenci, Michigan, 989 East Main Street.
Absolutely. You can get us on www.statelinewc.com as well. You can see our menu there. You can see all of our fine products on there as well. Shop online through Weed Maps or Leafly.
Guys, great. And we'll have all that linked down below too in the description, everything. So you guys go directly right to their website, go right to their Facebook page, their social network, everything, guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
having
Dennis,
us.
Justin, thank you guys so much.
Absolutely, for sure.
That's it.
yeah,
Hey.
appreciate you guys.
Yeah, thank
Thanks
you.
so
Always
much.
welcome to come back too. Let us know if we can do anything.
Yeah, we'll definitely
Yeah.
follow up in the future with some,
Yes.
Absolutely, for sure, man.
Sounds good.
Alright, thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, all that typical YouTube nonsense, and catch us next episode.
Yep. Thanks.
Yeah, we said.